The Strand International Song Series is a series of 5 concerts featuring some of opera's most exciting voices. Concert number 3 on the 7th of December at 6 p.m. I will be joined by Kim Sheehan singing some soprano duets. I caught up with her and her journey through opera. Kim Sheehan, what a joy to be able to talk to you. How do you feel that singing in a duo differs from singing alone?
But duos are just so much fun, and they are intimate, but they're cheeky as well. And regardless of the topic that you're singing about, you also have to have that level of just trusting each other, that if you listen to that person and you hear what they're doing, you're like, I like that. I'm gonna knit that into the fabric of my sound. And then it's like gaining trust. And then you hear them maybe take a little bit of what you do. And so it's like a really nice conversation through music. So I love it, and I'm hooked.
I was wondering how you feel opera is similar to song in its way, or whether you feel it's a different animal.
French song, lieder, and Italian song being the basis of opera, the basis of solo singing, working together closely with a pianist, and to get that real gel with the pianist, but also to have a really wide array of colours to work with in the voice, which you don't often get with opera because you have to just keep going. You're with an orchestra, there's a lot more logistical issues to consider. Coming back into the world of French song is such a treat, especially for my fach, because I get to do these beautiful phrases and to really use the lightness and the spin of the voice, that magical ethereal quality. So it's such a treat. I'm actually in heaven. We're doing French, we're doing English, and we're doing Italian. I think that it's really about the language, and it's about the markings and doing what the composer really wants and being very, very true to the score. So, and having fun as well, and just letting your voice sing and trusting that the skills that you have are translating to the audience, because I think that's the most important thing about song, is that no matter what you're being, whether it's an animal or a character or singing about other characters and what they're doing and trying to paint a picture, it's very useful to really use your dynamics wisely.
Yeah.
So
almost like the dynamics and the notes become your costume to the
that's true.
And the intimate nature as well, for an audience, it's so immediate, so when they're there in the intimate feelings of St Mary le Strand, they're going to be just steps away.
And having the audience right there, very, very close, it's going to be such a treat, because I can really play with my sound and I can play with the dynamics a bit more, but also bring the audience in a bit more, so that they're so close to our facial expressions that they can really enjoy what it is to have an opera singer come and sing song. It's such a difference moving between the genres.
Yeah, but a beautiful kind of translation between the two. I was wondering if you could tell us a little bit about your fantastic journey to this point.
Yeah, so when I began singing, I thought where better to go than to the capital city of Ireland. So I went to Dublin to do my degree in music performance. So it was very much focused on French song and lieder and opera as well, of course. And it felt like the most natural transition to just go to the Royal College of Music, where I got a scholarship. I met a lot of amazing people, and I then spent 2 years there, and then went into their opera school for 2 years, which was really phenomenal. It was a really amazing experience. I'm so glad that I did that. And then from there, I went on to the Young Artist Programme at the International Opera Studio at Zurich Opera House in Switzerland. I got lots of great experience with very big, very loud orchestras, and it was phenomenal. It was a really wonderful experience. I got to do a lot of roles there on the stage. And then I decided to pursue a fest contract after a little hiatus of singing for different companies in England. So I went to Germany and did a fest contract there. But I was actually with that company for about 3 years, doing lots of different roles. So that was quite an intense time, but it was hard work, but really learning the real skill of how to be a great singer, but also to look after yourself.
What do you feel the advice you'd give to young singers?
I think that forming relationships with other musicians as a songstress is the best thing that you can do, and to practice, and have fun and enjoy it and try different things, and not to be afraid to sing something really pianissimo, and to really work with what you've got, and to work with the breath, and to communicate with your pianist in that way, so that they understand through your breath as opposed to showing them with your sound.
Which one from this particular programme would you say is your favourite, and what would the audience feel? What can they expect? 'Cause they might not have heard of some of these.
Yeah. Okay, so that's a hard one for me because I really love them all. I really do. So there's the Chanson Espagnole by the Debussy. That's a really wonderful piece of work, but I have to sing quite high. We both sing quite high, and to get through that from beginning to end is very exciting. And I can still hear my duo partner, and I can still hear what she's doing. But I have to say, I'm just totally in love with the French music. The chanson is very beautiful. It's very challenging. It has very tricky little corners that you don't expect when you listen to it in a recording. Then you go to sing it, and it takes a lot more kind of confidence to sing some of the phrasing together, I think, because it's quite exposed. So I would say there's so much beauty in the French music that when it's done well, I think it will just be exquisite in the space particularly, and with the pianists that we're working with.
Amazing, thanks so much. And we're really looking forward to having you the 7th of December at 6 p.m.